Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this very pretty baby bonnet. Now this bonnet I have done for a 6 to 12 months old baby, and for doing this bonnet I have used a stitch pattern called Waffle stitch. It's a very easy, quick to do and a beginner friendly stitch pattern. So as a beginner, one can crochet this bonnet quite easily. Now in our channel there is already a tutorial on how to make baby mittens using the same stitch pattern. I can give you the link of the same for your reference. Also personally I like this stitch pattern a lot. So in future I shall also make a tutorial on baby socks using the same stitch pattern. Now this bonnet is quite soft in texture. So it turns out to be a comfortable fit for the baby's head. So without any further delay, let's start the tutorial. Now these are the materials that I will be using to make the baby bonnet. I have taken acrylic yarns in colors peach and white. You can go for yarn colors of your choice, a 4 mm crochet hook and scissors. So let's begin. Now to start up with the baby bonnet, first we need to make the flat circle, which is also called as the base of the bonnet. It's very easy to do since we'll be working with double crochet stitches to make this flat circle. Now here as you can see I've worked a flat circle for the bonnet. Now to make this flat circle I started with the magic ring and worked 12 double crochets into the magic ring, and with each round I added up 12 stitches. So in total for this flat circle I have worked 7 rows since we are making this bonnet for a 6 to 12 months old baby. And by the end of the 7th round, the total number of double crochets worked are 84. Now I shall give you the written pattern of the same. So just go through it and work the flat circle accordingly, and then later on continue with this tutorial. Now we shall start with the design part, that is the waffle stitch design. Now as you can see I put a stitch marker. I counted about 15 stitches from the back side and put a stitch marker into the 15th double crochet. So to start with the design part, first work 2 chains. Now these 2 chains will not be considered as a stitch, and going back into the same stitch, work 1 double crochet. Now into the next stitch we will be working a front post double crochet. So going around the stitch like this, pull up the yarn and work a double crochet. So here we have done a front post double crochet. Now going into next 2 stitches, work 1 double crochet each. So this sequence will be repeated till we reach the marker, that is into the stitch, work 1 front post double crochet followed by 1 double crochet each into the next 2 stitches. So continue like this till you reach the marked stitch. Now after working the last repeat of a front post double crochet followed by 1 double crochet each into the next 2 stitches, I have 2 stitches left before the marked stitch. So going into the second last stitch, work the front post double crochet stitch, and into the last stitch work 1 double crochet. So every round starts with a double crochet and ends with a double crochet. So that completes the 8th round. Now for the 9th round, work 2 chains and turn your work. Now as I mentioned earlier, these 2 chains will not be considered as a stitch. So going back into the same stitch, work 1 double crochet. So the 9th round starts with a double crochet. Going into the next stitch, work a double crochet, and into the next 2 stitches you will be working a front post double crochet. So going into the first stitch, work a front post double crochet, into the next stitch again work a front post double crochet. So this is the sequence, that is Into the next stitch, work 1 double crochet followed by front post double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So just continue with the sequence till you are done with the last repeat of the sequence that I mentioned. So here, as you can see, I have almost come towards the end of the 9th round by working the last repeat of a double crochet followed by 1 front post double crochet each into the next 2 stitches. I am left with the last 2 stitches, and into these 2 stitches we will be working 1 double crochet each. So that completes the 9th round. Also, I forgot to mention one thing, that is the 15 stitches that we have marked will be left unworked, and we will be working the design part into the rest of the stitches, leaving these stitches which are marked. Now for the 10th round, work 2 chains and turn your work. Now the sequence of the 10th round is same as the 8th round, that is going into the first stitch, work 1 double crochet. Into the next stitch, work a front post double crochet followed by 1 double crochet each into the next 2 stitches. So this is the same sequence that we have followed for the 8th round. That is going into the stitch, work a front post double crochet followed by 1 double crochet each into the next 2 stitches. So this stitch pattern is a repeat of 2 rows, that is row 8 and row 9. So you will be repeating these 2 rows, that is 8 and 9, for total of 12 rows, that is till you reach row 19. So continue working both the rows alternately till done with row 19. And always remember, each row starts with a double crochet and ends with a double crochet. So you can see the stitch pattern getting beautifully formed. So as you can see, I worked the waffle stitch design for total of 12 rows, and from the start of the base till here in total I have worked about 19 rows. After working the last row, I have cut the yarn, since for the next 3 rows I will be changing the yarn color to white. So let's start with the 20th round. So join the yarn into the last stitch of the previous round. And work 2 chains. Now these 2 chains will be considered as the first double crochet. Now going into the next stitch, we will be working a front post double crochet. Moving to the next stitch, work a back post double crochet. So the sequence of this round is to work a front post double crochet and a back post double crochet alternately for the entire row. So here, as you can see, I have worked a row of front post and back post stitches. After working a front post stitch into the second last stitch, I am left with 1 stitch, and into this stitch work a double crochet. If you remember, we had started with 2 chains, and this was considered as the first double crochet, and here we have ended with a double crochet. So that completes the 20th row. Now for the next row, that is the 21st row, work 2 chains and turn your work. Now these 2 chains will be considered as the first double crochet. Now in this round, we will be following the sequence of the below row as it is. So the first stitch is a back post. So going into the stitch, work a back post double crochet. The next stitch is a front post, so we'll be working a front post double crochet. So the sequence of this round is very simple. Work a back post over a back post double crochet and a front post over a front post double crochet. So as you can see, I worked another round of front post and back post stitches, and to end this round, into the second chain I worked a double crochet. Now we will work the last round of our front part edging. So for that, work one chain and turn your work. Now going into the very first stitch, first work one single crochet followed by 2 chains, and going back into the same stitch, work one more single crochet. Now moving into the next stitch, again work a single crochet, followed by 2 chains and one more single crochet into the same space. So the sequence of this round is, going into each of the stitches, we will be working the sequence of a single crochet, 2 chains and a single crochet. So just continue with it till you are done with the last stitch. So here I have worked the last round, that is the 22nd round, and after working the sequence into the last stitch, that is a single crochet, 2 chains and single crochet, I have slip stitched and cut the yarn. Now we shall start with the base edging and the cords for the bonnet. Now for the design part, that is the waffle stitch design, we had worked in total of 12 rows. So join the yarn into the stitch sideways. Pull the yarn and work one chain. Now per row we'll be working 2 single crochets. So into this row, work 2 single crochets. Move to the next row, again work 2 single crochets. So working sideways like this, into each row we'll be working 2 single crochets. Since we have worked 12 rows for the design part over this side, we'll be working in total of 24 single crochets. So for this side, in total I have worked 24 single crochets. Now moving towards the stitches that we have left unworked initially. So here we have in total of 15 stitches. So going into each stitch, work 1 single crochet. So here I have worked 15 single crochets. Now moving to the other side, again we have 12 rows of design part. So going into each row, working sideways, we will be working 2 single crochets into each row. So for this side too, I have worked 24 single crochets. So for the first round of base edging, in total we have worked 24 plus 15 plus 24. That counts about 63 single crochets for the first round of base. Now let's start with the second round. For that, work one chain and turn your work. And going into the very first stitch, work a double crochet. Now work one chain, skip the next stitch, and going into the next, work one double crochet. So here we are working the window stitch pattern so as to insert the cords. Now again work one chain, skip one stitch, and going into the next stitch, work a double crochet. So this is the sequence that will be following for the second round. So just continue with it till you are done with the last stitch. So here I have come towards the end of the second round for the base, and this is how our base looks after the completion of second round. Now for the third round, which is the last round for the base, work one chain and turn your work, and going into the very first stitch, work a single crochet. Into the chain one space, work a single crochet. So the sequence of the third round is very easy. We'll be working one single crochet into each stitch as well as the chain one space. So continue with the sequence till the end of the round. So here for the base, I have worked the third row, which was the last row of single crochets, and after working the last stitch, I have cut the yarn. Now the last step is to make a cord and then insert the cord to the window stitch row of the base. Now here I have already done with the cord. I have used white yarn to make the cord. In our channel there is already a tutorial for how to make the cord. So I shall give the link of the same above for your reference. So just go through it and work the cord. Now we shall insert the cord into the window stitch row of the base. So that completes our baby bonnet tutorial for a 6 to 12 months old baby. I hope this tutorial was really very useful. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.